Hey guys, what's up? It's finally arrived! Lapu Lapu, the new Mobile Legends hero. Now, there have been some talk about a Filipino hero for quite some time, and now it's finally here. As some of you know, other countries already have their historical character on Mobile Legends, though I'm not quite sure which ones exactly, but Yun Zhao or Zhao Yun is a military general of China during the Three Kingdoms period, while Yu Sun Shin is a Korean naval commander that fought off the Japanese Navy during the Imjin War. And I guess it's now the Filipinos' turn to have a Filipino hero. But anyways, I know what you all want to know. It's the hero skills. Don't worry guys, I've got them all covered as well as the price of the hero and its release date. But first off, let's go check out the hero's background story. So, here we go. The mystery waters to the south of the land of dawn are dotted with islands big and small. Here, the land is fertile, the climate mild, life thrives, and food is in abundance. People live lives of peace and happiness, but one day a group of invaders came upon this peaceful island and disrupted the happy lives of the people. The chief of Mactan Island, Lapu Lapu, refused to become anyone's slave. The enemies have iron spears, we have brave hearts, he declared. Lapu Lapu took up his twin blades and led his people into battle, slaying countless invaders. Under his leadership, they won victory and the respect of the enemy, free once again to live in peace. But this incident of outside invaders made our hero aware of the world beyond the island, and though beset by himself, he packed his bags and began a journey to learn about this world. So that's it, guys. That's the story. Basically, most of it is correct. That's the same thing that happened on uh the Filipinos history about Lapu Lapu, except for the part where he left and where he packed his bags and began a journey to learn about this world, about the land of dawn. So that's it. This is all what you've been waiting for, guys. The skill descriptions. First off, let's go to his passive skill, the hero's fate. Here, Lapu Lapu receives a layer of bravery, blessing every time his skill hits an enemy hero. When it reaches 5 layers, his next basic attack will cause extra damage. This basic attack won't be a critical hit. Also, it will generate a shield to absorb some damage for himself. Now, it's not listed exactly how much the damage you can take with your shield. Also, the 5 layer skill hits might sound a bit too much, but when you see how his skill works, you'll understand. Check this out, guys. So, Lapu Lapu has two set of skills, like Kagura, but not exactly like her. The green one is the light blade skills, and the red one is the heavy blade skills. Basically, you can use these skills if you are on a particular state. For example, the light blade skills, you can use it if you are on the light blade state. And the heavy blade skills, you can use it if you are on the heavy blade state. I hope I didn't confuse you, but we'll go into detail later on as how you can enter different states as we check the other skills. For the first skill is the Justice Blade. This is the Justice Blade on the light blade state. Cast two whirling blades forward, dealing physical damage to enemies hit along the way and back. And for the heavy blade state, casts a giant flying wheel forward, dealing physical damage to enemies along the way and adding a slowing effect. So basically, guys, the difference between the two is that heavy blade state has a slowing effect. As for the damage, we are still not sure if they have the same damage. Also, the light blade state says it hits the enemies along the way out and back. So I think we can consider that the blades return to the owner, to the hero. So anyone who gets hit while their weapon is returning gets damage as well. So the the heavy blade state doesn't say anything about the giant wheel returning. So I guess that's it. For the second skill, brave stance. So for the light blade state, rapidly whirls dual blades, dealing physical damage to enemies along the way. If this ability hits an enemy hero, then Lapu Lapu's movement speed will increase for a short period of time. Then for the heavy blade state, rapidly whirls swords and charges forward, dealing physical damage to enemies along the way. Lapu Lapu's physical magic defense will increase after casting this ability. So, what's sure is that the heavy blade state is a jump skill. We're not so sure about the light blade state. But I guess the light blade state is good for chasing up heroes, while the heavy blade state is good for clashing, as you want to have your magical defense and physical defense increase when you want to clash, particularly if you're the one who is initiating or basically like a charger, like Freya's skill where she jumps, or Hilda's jump as well. So that's it. And now guys, for the third skill, the hero's ulti, Chieftain's Rage. Now for the light blade state, combines dual blades into a heavy sword and swings it forward, dealing physical damage to enemies, hitting and stunning them. Afterwards, Lapu Lapu will enter heavy sword state. And that's it, guys. That's how you enter the heavy blade state, by using the light blade ulti. How awesome is that? Now, for the stun, it doesn't say how long, but this skill already looks promising, eh? Also, remember your passive skill, which adds a shield and additional basic attack damage. I guess this is how you set it up, because you basically have 6 skills to use continuously if set up properly. Now, I am hyped for this hero. And now for the heavy state ulti, waves weapon, dealing physical damage to surrounding enemies. Your passive skill while you're on your heavy blade state is basic attacks damages increases in the heavy sword state. So they didn't tell us how to go back to the light blade state, so I guess the heavy blade state has a time limit. So what do you guys think? I'm guessing Bloodlust Axe is a good weapon for Lapu Lapu because of all the skill usage. If you've got any builds already in mind, share it on the comments below. Also, the hero cost is 32,000 battle points or 599 diamonds. They've got a 30% off for the first week discount. And they will release him on 519 for the advanced servers and 524 on formal servers. That's it guys. Can't wait for the hero to come out. Subscribe and I will update you guys on Lapu Lapu's gameplay once he is out.